We hit a little refresh. Come on. Come on. Bring it to me. There it is. There it is. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I was like, why does it say waiting? But it doesn't say waiting now. Yes, hello. It is the internet sensation who has the absolute worst intros, who is always trying to figure out if he is even streaming or not. It is ZClimb21. How we doing? All right, this was going to be really short, really sweet. First off, watching the election last night, somewhere around 2 a.m., and it was like, hey, Legends is now live. You want it? And I'm like, shiny, click button, yes. And now, Caveman lost. I don't know what to do with all this. Oh my dear God. Oh dear, oh geez, what there are buttons. Okay, so now Robinhood went from very simple, starter friendly, which that's a niche, that's not a bad thing. This is more comparable to Weeble now, and I've done Weeble before. I don't like that I can't change this, right? I don't care what it is on the day. I care what it is against what I've invested, which is 1,120. So yay, we're up. Overnight, pre-market, and today has all been killing it. Remember, the last video, I was 10 down. So off of 1120, I was at 1110. So we've climbed that much since then. All right. Boy, elections be crazy, huh? Elections be crazy. But anyways, we're not here for that, but it happened. So just for y'all to have Robinhood, if you want to try Legends and you haven't checked into your account yet, bro, Legends is live and active. Now, what are we here for? Declaration Day on the weeklies. It's not updated in Snowball yet. You see the 4 that I've targeted here that have the next payment date of 01 that's already happened and is inaccurate. Well, it's accurate to itself, but I did not have these stocks in time. You know what I'm saying? Like this, the only one I had was RDTE, and I didn't have as much RDTE at the time of the declaration and payment as this is showing. So, boom. Anyways, on to the next one. We know what they are. They are XDTE, they are RDTE, they are QDTE, and they are YMAX. So we were really looking forward to YMAX. We were so happy and excited about YMAX because it was going to be a dollar shot easy on our first multiple share dividend. Not to put shade on RDTE when it was only a quarter or 0.4. I'm sorry, 0.48, less than half of a share. They came through and caught me 2 weeklies and got me 27 cents. Much love, much love. It was working. It was generating. We appreciate you, RDTE. But this was going to be the first call with multiple shares of something that was telling me a real good yield, because RDTE is only 2.8 shares and YMAX is 5.86 shares on the same. Actually, RDTE gets the bonus $20, right? On basically the same 100. So we were really looking for the crushing YMAX. So what happened? What are the new numbies? The new numbies are, let me make this bigger. It might be hard to see that. YMAX decided to give 11.99 cents. So it's going to be a 70-cent payment. That's not going to round up. I'm probably not going to get 71. XDTE, of which you see I have just less than 2 shares there. Okay. 21.50 cents. Or it's going to be 41, 42 cents, depending on if they round me. QDTE with 2 and almost a half shares. Said, buddy, you like a quarter? Because I can give you a little more than a quarter. And we said, yes, sir, we like it. 63.75, probably get 64 cents there. And then RDTE at the next biggest portion, getting the $20 bonus, is 2.81 shares there, giving me 26 and an extra quarter per. I don't have 4, so that quarter per is not going to pan out, to make me 74 cents. To go with the 12 and the 15, and when you do all that, just to be fair to RDTE, because we were, Talking about the low 12 and the low 5 because it was partial shares. It will have paid me $1 in dividends. Boom. And that should just go up and up and up. Now remember, everything currently, all 9 stocks currently in my account are on drip. They're going to make their own way at the start. So it's going to be very nice to see RDTE bump this up over $1. It's going to be very nice to see XDTE, QDTE, and YMAX get on the board here and get these dividends received started, because this is kind of what the account is about. It's about dividend. It's about payments. Again, we're going high risk early on. The account is not always going to be just these 9 stocks. The account is not only going to be super high yield stocks. Not going to happen. That's not how it is. But this is the beginning. This is us building up the journey, the engine that's going to take us on our journey. All right. This is helping me supplement my deposits, okay, which are supposed to average about $500 a month. So the more I get in returns, the more buying power I have. Now we can see here, the big loss and everything that we've gone over with Cambridge Energy back in the day. But we can see here, everything's lit up in green. Presidential election, Trump won. Don't care about your politics one way or another. But I know a lot of times elections do big crazy things to stock markets. And I know last time Trump was in office, stock market was going crazy on the positive. So some of these funds, the biggest fear for every fund on my list, the biggest fear here is NAV erosion. Okay? Is losing your price per share over time and that going down faster than your monies goes up. See? Because, total return percent is a thing. And even though what we care about is dividends, total return is kind of important. If I receive 101% dividends, but I'm catching 90% losses, I'm not really having huge gains, am I? So we do want the stock prices to gingerly, nice and slowly go up as time goes right, just because it helps increase the stock value or the portfolio value. And portfolio value is how you get access to your leverage, to your margin. We got to hit 2K, okay? We got to hit 2K to be able to get margin. When we get margin, we can borrow up to the account's value, which will be 2K. But with Robinhood, the first 1,000 is no interest. So we're probably not going to do the whole 2K. We're probably going to maximize without repayment the $1,000 at no interest. And then that's basically going to accelerate our account by 2 months' time. And we're going to be off to the races and hopefully good things, collecting those premiums sooner, getting those gains sooner because of the leverage and it coming at no real cost. I can just pay down the 1,000 piece by piece if I want to at any point in the future. There's no interest for it to be hurting my account. And then if, say, something bad happens in the stock market, it is not 50% of my account value. It is a third of my account value. We would have to drop all the way down to $1,000 before they call on me, which would mean at that point we'd have to lose $2,000. That's fairly unlikely. Can always happen. It is a possibility. It's rather unlikely. So we're going to stay safe, keep it interest free, and not stress the account too much with that first leverage. All right, that's the plan. That is the plan. That first 1,000 is probably still going to go into high yield stocks to really accelerate. If we look at Snowball Analytics dividends, we are projecting $807.89. That is quite possibly going to go down on the next calculation because of the low YMAX share. Because it's going to, instead of it being based on the 0.23, it's going to be based on the 11.99. Okay? So that is going to go down, but you can see that's still a big chunk, especially off $1,100. Huge chunk here. I mean, as the 82% dividend yield is telling you. We're probably going to go high yield again. with that 1,000 loan in the future, which would push us up to like 15 hundo, being conservative, but we'd have invested another 900 by then. So call it, let's just be safe. Let's call that'll already be 2,250 a year in dividends, which is really going to accelerate the front end of my account. And we hopefully things go good. We're off to the races, right? Boom, boom, boom. But anyways, guys, we have went over Robinhood Legend being available now. We have taken a look at the declarations, and we have discussed a little bit about the future plan and leverage. Okay, so it's been real. It's been fun. It's even been real fun. This is the Climb to One. Sign